Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here's Carter on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 58 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like that. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to...
Back to throw is Carter. To throw from his end zone. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton, 98 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game.
It's a long touchdown.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
Let's go, D. Joker.
Get it.
Following the fumble recovery, Carter slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, took it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game.
Ready, break.
56, check 56. Here we go, let's bring it.
Let's go.
On first down, Lindsey, and an alley to run. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basket.
Here we go. 50, plant.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch the
Five.
Now Carter throwing on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught at the 20. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Ready?
Spike 56. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Now.
Throwing on first down. Carter
He's checking it out.
trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Carter. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Chargers going to signal.
On the ready.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Set up.
Carter throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger body wide receiver.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Check 56. Drop deep, drop deep.
Let's go.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check on the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Darius Geis, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Sam Darnold with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Ready, ready. 60 or. Get it.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
No, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. And there, a post route started out right, caught it in the middle of the field, went into the end zone. What typically makes those successful, those deep post routes?
You need help from your complementary receivers.
Come on, set. 15, line up. 15 line. Let go.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. 11 yards there, first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Set. 18, Gator.
Carter now on first down. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A big play there. 53 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good. Here's Carter on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Harmon. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
He's coming. Double up.
2nd and 4. They'll get this to Phillip Lindsey, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Carter, operating from the gun. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he coughed it up and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at...
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Sit.
Now Carter throwing on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
I know it's hard to see inside the face mask of the defender right now, but I'm willing to guess that there's a nice little grin on his face because to make that type of a play downfield, you wonder if you're going to be able to make it. You know that if you don't make it, it's a big play that you're giving up. But when you do bat the ball away and you come back and you embrace your teammates, that's a lot of momentum you're bringing back to the huddle. Now you feel like they can't complete anything when they don't hit deep shots.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Carter. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Kelvin Harmon, 26 yards. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone. And I believe...
Off the play fake. Carter. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Denver, it's a